What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Serie career mode. It is episode number 28. We might be knocked out of the Coppa Italia in the last episode, but 3 straight wins in the Serie puts us level on points. No, we're not. We're 1 point behind Juve in the race for a Champions League spot, 3 behind Lazio and 5 behind the top 3 as well. So Champions League qualification is definitely still possible. And speaking of Champions League, well, today we're going to have both legs of our last 16 tie against the French champions Paris Saint-Germain. First away at the Parc des Princes, and in the second leg I will probably be at episode closure as well. So let's jump right into it. First game today on the back of 3 wins in our last 4 in all competitions. PSG away, where let's be totally honest here, we did really need to top the group. This was our reward, if you will, and we're going to need a miracle to make it through to the quarterfinals, which is where the board wanted us to get to. But let's try and get a strong first day result stick back to Udine. Forza Udinese. Obviously going to be big underdogs for the game, no doubt about it, facing one of the favourites. Although I think we've got a chance, I do. Even though we've been struggling for consistency all year long, you've got to realise that we knocked out Real Madrid in order to qualify for this tie here. So it's not like we've let ourselves down in Europe this season, absolutely not. We've lost 1 game, that was our first game in the Champions League, and we didn't lose any of the following 5. So I feel we've got a chance, genuinely. We've already beaten Dortmund. We've already beaten Real Madrid, and they were both at home. The big question is, can we get a solid result here away in Paris? Mbappe, Barcola, Bradley, great block by Zielinski, and cleared away. Yeah, I think at home against Paris Saint-Germain would have a chance, but the question is, how bad is the deficit going to be going into the return fixture in northeast Italy? Because Ousmane Dembele gives the host the opener. And it's 1-0, 12 minutes. So there's me saying, oh, we've got a chance. 12 minutes in, we could have been 2-0 down. But it is 1-0. The thing is, like I said, if we're in the tie heading back to the second leg, you never know. But that's the key. That's the key. If we go into the second leg down like 3-0, I don't think we'll come back from that. But if we're only down by 1, we've got a chance. The problem is defensively against Dembele, Bradley, Barcola, who's a top talent, and of course 94 rated joint highest overall player Kylian Mbappe. It's going to be hard to keep the scoreline respectable, let's just say that. Keita to Prati. And Zielinski trying his luck from range. Donnarumma watching every step of the way as Ian Martin will clear. Still can't believe I've never used Martin, one of the best left backs in career mode these past 2 years, really. Or at least best young players, but still. Oh, Mbappe, oh. Trying his luck there. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, gosh, why did you just step to the left, son? Listen, I'm not going to blame on the keeper, but we know that keepers are broken when it comes down to the GK rush out. But I do want to show you that on the replay, just in case you didn't see that. It is still my fault. Passing out from the back, giving it away, and then Dembele runs on the way. See, watch this from Gashi. Watch him step to the left. Why did he take a couple of steps to the left there? He literally stepped to the left-hand side. Are you kidding me, Fatos? Match fixing. I mean, it's my fault, but even so, keeper. To be fair, whether he made that little sidestep or not, it wouldn't have mattered. It was clearly going to be smashed home regardless, so I guess he just didn't want to get wet. Do you know what I mean? It was like, look, it's going to go in anyway. I just don't want to get them struck with a ball. Oh, dear. Well, that was about as bad as it possibly could have gone in the first half. Down by 2. We need a goal now. We need at least 1 goal to take home. Otherwise, we're out. Festi to Kwame. Back to our Irish winger. Now Keita. Just can't break PSG down at the moment. Defense has been so strong. Oh, great build-up. Zielinski fires wide. Half chances at best tonight, and really we need to take one. Still down by 2, and yeah, we need a goal, and we can't concede another. That's the only way we stay in this tie heading back to Udine. I must say, to be fair to us, we've tightened up in the second half, but the problem is the damage was done in the first. Mbappe denied by Xhaka, and we shall clear. And when you put yourself in a hole against the best of teams, they are not going to let you climb out of it. I mean, we're still in the tie. It's not over. And a much better second half display, but no goals in the first leg. It's going to be hard to come back from this. We're not out of it, but we're going to need a heck of a performance in Udine, no doubt. Oh, no, no, no. And that just absolutely compiles the misery. And speaking of which, game tie over and possibly season. Oh, PSG. Ousmane Dembele has got a hat-trick. And this is as bad as it could have gone tonight. Not only are we out of the tie, no doubt about it now, but Xhaka goes down with an injury that might rule him out for the rest of the season as well. It is the worst possible night in the French capital. Taught a lesson, we are not ready for this level yet. And that is no debate. How bad was that Xhaka injury though? Please do not be a broken toe. I think because of the way he went down, it might just have been a bruise. It's either a bruise or a dislocated shoulder, I'd say. And fingers crossed, touch wood, it's the former. But if it's a 2-month injury, then we're going to, well, he'll be out for the majority of the remainder of the season. Oh, thank God for that. Well, it's a 3-0 loss, but I'm pleased enough to know that at least it was just a bruise for Xhaka. It'll be okay. Yep, qualification, basically a formality now for PSG, so we'll wave the white flag in Udine, but before we get there, we've got big games in the Serie A. Well, with 12 to go, 3 behind Lazio in 4th, we've got to keep our winning run going in the Serie A in order to stay in the hunt for next year's Champions League group stage plays. Following game, Bologna at home, Forza Udinese. I keep forgetting to make the position change of Magnino permanent. One of our resis, I've changed him to CB, but I forgot to complete the changes. Oh, what a save, Fatos. Gashi goes in search of his 3rd straight league clean sheet. Well, we know we're thinking about replacing him long-term next season, and he's saying, no, Gaffer, I still believe I can be our #1 long-term. Good claim there as well. I stumbled out of the blocks to start this game off, man. Really tough beginning. I see you, Lorenzo. He's not the quickest, but he's actually not the slowest either. And Luca, bang, drills it in. You know, I get asked every now and then, Doxy boy, why do you seem to never use the power shot? And I've said before, to me, I really don't think it gives me a better chance at scoring. To me, it seems nothing other than cosmetic and just a bit aesthetically pleasing. But on occasion, when I'm bearing down 1-on-1, I'll give it a go. And sometimes it pays off, and sometimes it doesn't really do anything. Even so, Lorenzo with the opener, Udinese in front. This is a massive game here. Bologna are a good side as well. We've got to close this out, though, and make it 4 wins on the trot to stay with the top 4. Gigi, Prati, and we'll sell it. Go right, go right. There we go. And I see Luca in the middle. Bust out the Shabalala, boys, because we're still united despite our inconsistent season. Come on! Oh, what a ball, what a ball. Oh, what a ball that is. My goodness. Well, Bologna right back in it, but I want to see that again, man. You know I'm a sucker for a nice assist. That is just, look at this. Oh, threading the needle with a back heel and an easy finish past Fatos, spreading himself to the floor. All right, Bologna back in it. We've bottled points from leading positions and from a 2-0 leading position once this year away at Empoli too. So game's not over. Let's keep our composure here. Oh, no. Oh, just won it, mate. Fatos, you really didn't need to try and get your gloves on that ball, mate. Querfeld had it in possession. I tell you, man, he makes some good saves every now and then. But he's a bit too error-prone for my liking. I tell you, and again, you know, he'll make a good save every now and then. But it's the moments like that which are just give me a heart attack, you know. Oh dear, oh dear. Still leading by 1, but 35 minutes to play. No. Second time this season we've bottled a 2-goal lead. How many chances have we had to claim victories that would see us in the top 4 right now, and probably even in a race for the title? That's what's going to stop us not being in the title race, but being in the top 4 come the end of the season. And with Juve beating Cagliari, I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, again, we're still in this, but it's the slip-ups, man. I mean, the draws that should have been wins, the losses that should have been draws. We would be in the top 4 now, no doubt about it, without those slip-ups. It's what's costing us. You know, again, losses at the San Siro, no one's going to care about that. But those are the games that hurt the most, man. Let me just quickly convert Magnino to CB, and then we'll jump into the following game. I don't know what this team needs to be definitely, consistently, always good enough for the top 4. But again, I hate to say it, but I do feel as though he's grown free this year, but he doesn't make a lot of saves. That's the problem. We do keep a clean sheet. It's normally because the defense is good, not because he's put in a masterclass. Right, next up, Cagliari away. And when you've had a disappointing result like that, just got to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and move on to the next one. And most importantly, if you take a lead, hold on to it as well. Forza Udinese. I guess you could say it's somewhat realistic. We've been talking about it before. Young teams do tend to lose their concentration levels a little bit more than teams with more senior players that have been there, done that. Yes, Georgie. Oh. So that is the problem with a team like ours, which is just so young. The Super Gash Bros, Profundi. You know, it's a youthful team. It's a youthful team, but for all the games we've thrown this season, for all the games we've bottled, to still be with a chance is incredibly fortunate. But now with 11 games to go, we've got to make sure we take that chance. Speaking of, come on! Christian took his chance. Take a bow, son. Udinese in front, 25 in. Prati to Profundi. And now Oscar Dorley. Kawami. Prati. Oh, bullet. Absolute bullet. And if he was going to score his first goal of the season, is it any shock it comes here against his former team? Prati, not really a goal scorer, but that's a cracking strike, that. And Udinese go 2-0 up. But then again, in the last game, we were 2-0 up half an hour in, and look what happened. Is history going to repeat itself, or have we learnt from that mistake? The answer to that question of can Udinese learn from that mistake is yes. This might be a third at the death, but I don't think it's going to count. Yeah, it's not going to count. It's a pretty, you can see it's Zielinski. Oh man, brilliant cross, brilliant technique. Sadly, the third goal is chalked off for offside, and rightfully so. But the most important thing is we tightened up, we stabilised, we kept our concentration this time and held on to the 3 points. Big 2-0 win. Oh, get in, and Napoli just beat Milan away at the San Siro as well. So I believe that Juve were playing on the Sunday, or Lazio were playing on the Sunday. But even so, we do want to advance, and that means that, oh yes, get in! We're in the top 4 for the first time this season. No, Juve played on the same day and lost at home to Monza. And Lazio lost at Genoa as well. Inter did beat Sassuolo and Roma 1-2 in Turin. But even so, 10 games to go. We're in the top 4 by 2 goals. And 1 clear of Lazio and 6 well. Man, it's incredibly tight. We're not going to catch Roma 7 clear, but as things stand, destiny is in our own hands. Right, let's jump into the following game. Milan at home, massive contest too. But if we were to win this one, we'd leapfrog them and go into 3rd as well. It's so tight, man. We simply can't afford to lose a game against the Champions League rival. Milan in Udine. Forza Udinese. So we've been outside the top 4 for the entire season, and now finally, after all this time being on the outside looking in, we are currently in that top 4. It's nice as Gashi makes the save, but that great Kobe Bryant interview, job's not finished, man. There is 10 games to go. It is far from over. Clearly, because of how tight it is. Great to finally have made it, but hey, feet on the ground, man. It's match day 29 here as Joshua Zirkzee fires in the opener. 16 minutes in, and a new Manchester United man gives AC Milan the lead in Udine. Second half underway. Still down by 1. Still in this, but it's going to be a big loss if we have it. And one thing that's really going to hurt us as well is because of how congested and tight it is, there's a genuine chance that it may well come down to the head-to-head as a tiebreaker. And if it does, we're going to be in trouble because we've got a losing record. As Preti fires just wide against practically all of the teams around us. And we will have a losing record against Milan after defeat at the San Siro as well. So that's going to be a big problem for us because of how tight and congested it is. Head-to-head might be the difference maker. Profundi straight at Mike. And now Martinez forced backwards. And French shot stopper hoofs it long, only for Pongracic to come out and battle Xerxes. Gashi flicks on. There's Oscar Dorley. Gives it to Georgie. He'll try his luck from range. Georgie Gashi with a super smash. 1-1. Don't throw away the point now. Calafiore makes the tackle but can't deny the inside pass. Joshua Xerxes denied by who else but Georgie Gashi. You know, we're undecided on whether Fatos will remain as our #1 next year. I think his bro is definitely going to be staying as our starting CM though. Oh, great ball for Profundi to chase as well. And Milan will get it away. He's top dog, man. I love this guy. Don't throw away the point. Final chance. Final chance. How many points have we dropped this season in stoppage time, man? Thankfully, not another one. Oof. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Guarantees to finish with a lower and worse head-to-head record than Milan if we finish level on points. But most crucially, they don't go further clear of us. I'll take it. Undefeated run the Serie continues. Big point against a Champions League rival. And yeah, you see that in the dressing room as well. Boys, good effort, lads. Granted, didn't get a big win, but we'll take it. And, well, we'll see on the Sunday fixture if Juve or Lazio had a slip-up as well. Because, well, right now, we're still firmly in this, you know. The mindset is changing. And we dropped out of the top 4. Lazio must have won. Yeah, they beat Lecce 2-1. Though Juve were held at Sassuolo. And Inter beat Fiorentina and Roma thrashed Empoli. I think they're going to run away with it. Even 2 clear of Inter. I think it's their title, man. They've been in form all year long. Only a point behind Lazio, 9 to go. It's so tight, man. It is crazy. Right, we'll do 2 more. Following game, it's the second leg of the Champions League last 16, but it's unbelievable, man. Like, I've completely forgotten about this, and I might as well forget about it as well. We're trailing 3-0 heading back to Udine, and we need one of the great Champions League comebacks in order to make it through tonight. I'm fielding a backup side with Torino next weekend, a much bigger game in our hunt to be back in next year's Champions League. Hopefully, just don't get beaten too badly tonight. Forza Udinese anyway. Well, to be fair, I've got a few stars out there tonight. Pongracic, Prati, Keita, Kawame, Zielinski's out there. I mean, it's not exactly like I've just thrown out the... I've only got Magnino out there, to be fair, but it's not like I've just thrown out the Rezis. We're just going to accept a drubbing. We'll give it a little go in the first half. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Perfect start. Christian Kouame fires in the opener. Udinese, 8 minutes in, have a lead. Still need another 2, but okay, alright. Not completely dead and buried, per se. Kylian Mbappe trying to turn. Press is there. Oh, man. Zielinski. Kouame. Edmund taps sober to beat. Zielinski! Zamora! Udinese have scored 2 in 16 minutes. PSG rocking, as is the Blue Energy Stadium. Jordan Zamora makes it 2. We still need another, but this could be one of the all-time great European comebacks. Lovely goal. And Udinese are back in it. So yeah, I mean, pre-game I was thinking, oh, I'm just going to throw in the towel, put the Rezis out there. But I don't know what it was, but in my mind, like as I was setting the team lineup, I was like, do you know what? No, let's put a couple of starters out there just in case. You know, I was thinking about playing the likes of Ndukidi and Mikado, who have barely played all season long. Just garbage timers. And I thought, no. Let's put Prati out there. Let's put Keita out there. Let's put Pongracic out there. And you never know, right? Never know indeed. Still leading by 2. Jack Grealish denied. We got to stay tight defensively. Grealish to João Neves. Prass to beat. Offloads to Dembele. Not quite having the joy he got in the first leg. But this guy still looking to cause some danger. Fagioli's shot block. Prass will get it away. And it looks as though we're going to go into the break. Hold on. Hold on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Ah, still down by 1, but what an effort. What an effort. Well, regardless of what happens in the second half, what an effort. Udinese refusing to throw in the towel. We're still down by 1, but can we find that all-important third? Half an hour on the clock, I hate to say it, but I feel as though we sort of ran out of steam, to be honest. Had an amazing first half, but in the second half, haven't been able to get the ball off PSG, and if they get another goal, that will surely do it. Kylian Mbappe with the step over. And the drag back, not once, but twice. Gets it back off Bradley. Dembele! The Udinese Slayer! With 3 in the first leg. And the all-important 4th coming in the second. PSG's blush is spared. They're surely going through. Well, you've got to give this young Udinese side some credit, man. After the first leg's drubbing in Paris, I mean, we gave a good account of ourselves tonight, and whilst we do come up short, losing the war despite winning the battle, you got to give them some credit, man. We gave the French champions a scare, and we'll take great confidence heading into our final 9 league games. Now, in this season, we've beaten Real Madrid, we've beaten Borussia Dortmund, we've beaten PSG, and showing that we can battle with the best. We might be going out, but out proud. And now our attention shifts to the final 9 league games. Yeah, lots of positives to take from that, but heading into the final game of today's episode, Torino away. On the back of the draw of AC Milan, we need to return to winning ways in the league with 9 to play. And due to how tight it is, man, I mean, who's your money on? I think the top 2 are definitely going to qualify for the Champions League, but there's 4 teams separated by just 2 points. These are the games where, quite frankly, we've got to win. Torino away, our final game today. Forza Udinese. Let's get back in the top 4. You see in the top left there, we had the best away record in the division this year with 9 wins in 15, only losing twice. But we know that consistency has been the issue all season long. So whilst we've been on a nice unbeaten stretch in the league, we've dropped a lot of points in games like this one. As Jonas Wynn clips in the opener, and that's the problem. The form book, really, it might say, yeah, we've been the best team away from home this season, but it's still not exactly what you'd be calling dominant. Down by a goal, courtesy of the Dane, and needing to find a leveller. Cannot afford to lose this game here heading into the final 8. As, Luka goes down. And that, well, I think, based on the way he's got up, might just be a bruise. That's either a dislocated shoulder or a bruised elbow. Fingers crossed it's the latter. He did so well against PSG to come back from 3 goals down. And whilst we might not have ended up with the victory on aggregate, I think that, you know, one thing I've noticed that in this generation, it does appear to be like championship or bust mentality, and don't get me wrong. As Luka hits the post, and Buffon somehow doesn't turn in a rebound. Don't get me wrong, championship or bust is a mentality. It's a winner's mentality. As Xhaka is penalised, I think, for handball there, I did spot it. It's a winner's mentality, but I think it's very, very harsh, you know. You still can find joy in coming up short if you've put in a good amount of effort and giving yourself a good count yourself too, and you can learn from that as well. But I'm not going to be thinking that way if we end up finishing in 5th or 6th, man. It's got to be 4. It's not championship or bust this year. It's 4-4 bust. As we shall clear. What a ball, Ebosele. Go on, Simone, take him on. Off the top of the crossbar. pushing, pressing, but still behind. Well, did everything we could to find a leveller. In the end, could not do so. Our unbeaten run comes to an end. And Torino have done their crosstown rivals a massive favour. The unbeaten streak ended in Turin, and a massive loss heading into the final 8 games. We're outside the top 4, destiny's out of our own hands, and I'm just not sure if we're going to do it. We've just been too inconsistent and dropped too many points. And I'll do it for today's episode of the Serie A career mode as well, guys. So big thank you for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. I'll return in the next one with the penultimate episode of Season 4, where we'll play 6 of our remaining 8 Serie A games. Right now, 4 points off Lazio in 4th place. And I would say we probably need to win 6 of our remaining 8 league games in order to make the top 4. And that, I'd say, is probably a minimum. Massive ask for an out-of-form Udinese side. But that'll do it, guys. Much love. And I'll see you for another episode of Season 4 very soon.